Let's start with those breaking developments in Austria, because Austria has declared 3 days of national mourning after a mass shooting at a secondary school in the city of Graz. The victims are 6 females and 3 males. 12 other people were also injured. The suspect, a 21-year-old Austrian man, is also dead. He's believed to have killed himself. Well, Graz is Austria's second largest city and is located about 200 kilometres from the capital, Vienna. Well, just in the last few minutes, a number of officials, including the Chancellor of Austria, has been giving the latest details to the media. Here's a little of what he's been saying.
My deepest condolences to the families, the parents who have lost a child today. My thoughts are with the siblings who now have to live without their brother or their sister. My compassion to those who have been injured and suffered an unimaginable loss today. To the teachers, the friends, the staff in the school, which have had to experience and witness this incredible heinous crime. As parents, as humans, as society, in this country, we are all affected by this incident. A school is more than just a place to learn. It is a space for trust, for feeling comfortable and for having a future. It is a safe space and should be a safe space, and this safe space has been violated, which makes us feel powerless. In moments like this, we have to show unity.
Well, that from the news conference just a short while ago. Let's go straight to Graz. Bethany Bell, our correspondent, is there. And Bethany, just about every single detail that we've been learning is absolutely horrific here.
Horrible, horrible details emerging over the last hour or so. We now know that the police suspect that the shooter was a 21-year-old former student of the school, which you can see just behind me there. It's been now cordoned off by police. He is understood not to have completed his studies at the school. The authorities say he was an Austrian citizen. He came from the area around Graz. The police said that they were alerted to an incident at the school at 10 o'clock local time this morning. They were there very quickly and were able within 17 minutes or so to secure the area. They say that the suspected shooter is understood to have killed himself in a bathroom. He said to have had 2 guns, which he used, both of which he owned legally.
And Bethany, what else are the authorities saying about the many people who are also injured here?
Yes, many people injured and many being treated in local hospitals around here in Graz. We know that there are 9 people who died, 6 of them female, 3 of them male, in the words of the officials here. And there have been distressing scenes, we understand. The school was evacuated very quickly. Students were taken to a hall where they were given care, and then they were taken to another place where they were reunited with their parents. Those who are being in hospital are being treated at the moment. We understood that there are people who are severely injured. Some reports, unconfirmed at the moment, suggest that a number of those who were injured had injuries to their legs, that the shooter appears to have shot them in the legs.
Bethany, it is a nightmare scenario for all of those parents rushing to the school to actually find out what has happened to their loved ones. So there is all of that trauma to deal with, let alone those pupils who survived. What is the state of play with Austria's gun laws?
Well, this is Austria. This is by far the worst mass shooting in Austria's recent history. There have been individual incidences of people shooting at schools since the 1990s, but nothing like the casualties that we're seeing in this particular case. And Austria's gun laws are liberal compared to some European countries, and according to some estimates, around the level of gun ownership here is quite high. We're told that in this case, the suspected shooter did own these two weapons legally. So I think many questions will be asked, of course, about the state of Austria's gun laws. But certainly, in recent years, Austria has been spared the kind of mass shootings that other European countries have seen. The worst incident in recent years was in 2020 when a known jihadist ran through Vienna, and in that case, 4 people were killed.
Bethany Bell there in Graz, thanks very much for the latest.